This is an 8 News Now breaking news alert.
Holy
This is not just an act of terrorism. This is evil.
Breaking news tonight from chaos in Las Vegas and New Orleans. A Cybertruck exploding at Trump Tower, and 1,700 miles away, a truck ramming into a crowd filled with people just celebrating the new year. Live look right now at Trump Hotel, where 1 person is dead, 7 hurt in that fiery explosion around 8:45 this morning. Metro confirming they did find gas canisters and fireworks in that car, and they do believe this act was intentional. Good evening, I'm David Charnes. We do have a lot to get to on this first night of the new year. 8 News Now with team coverage on that explosion. Reporters Brian Will, Joshua Piguero, Ryan Tismaneski all standing by. We start with 8 News Now reporter James Schaefer live at Metro headquarters with the latest on the investigation, James.
David, you mentioned gas canisters, but let's talk about what else was found. Police saying that while they were conducting their investigation, they found in the back of this Cybertruck gas canisters, camp gasoline canisters, and also a large firework mortar. Noting that the vehicle, which was rented through the car rental service Turo, arrived in Las Vegas this morning, driving around town for an hour before arriving at the entrance of Trump International Hotel. And after sitting in the lot at the entrance of the property at the Porte Cochere for a total of 15 to 20 seconds, it detonated, injuring 7 people and killing 1, that one being the occupant of the Cybertruck. Sheriff Kevin McMahill noting the role Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, has played in this police investigation.
Actually, I have to thank Elon Musk specifically. He gave us quite a bit of additional information in regards to how the vehicle was locked after it exploded due to the force of the nature of the force from the explosion, as well as being able to capture all of the video from the Tesla charging stations across the country, and he sent that directly to us, so I appreciate his help on that.
Now let's speak to another vital factor here. Sheriff McMahill also said that due to the design of the Cybertruck, which was a 2024 model, the trajectory of the blast went up as compared to out towards the glass doors of the building, which were intact. McMahill also adding that there is no further danger to the public, and also saying that police are finding this was an isolated incident. David?
James Schaefer live at Metro. Thank you so much. 8 News Now reporter Ryan Tismaneski live for us outside Trump Tower, where people are still waiting to get into that building. Ryan.
David, we're on the corner of Fashion Show Drive and Sammy Davis Jr. This is the road that leads up to the Trump Tower. You can see Metro's still out here. This is an active scene. It's continuing. Investigators are making their way in and out at around 8:40 this morning. That's when the Tesla Cybertruck exploded at the entrance of the Trump International Hotel. The person in that car died. The explosion injured 7 people. Henderson resident Blake Spataro says he saw it all happen.
There was a Cybertruck sitting in the valet area. I touched the revolving door. I was about to go out to get our car, and a lot of fireworks started going off, just dozens of fireworks nonstop.
Fireworks seen in this surveillance video of the explosion. Although Tesla CEO Elon Musk has said publicly that fireworks or a bomb in the bed of the rental truck caused the explosion. This is a joint investigation among Metro Police, the Clark County Fire Department, and the FBI. Police say they have a number of leads. With the overnight attack in New Orleans, they're taking the investigation seriously.
As you can imagine, with an explosion here on an iconic Las Vegas Boulevard, we are taking all of the precautions that we need to take to keep our community safe.
One of those precautions, keeping Fashion Show Drive closed. Reporting from the corner of Sammy Davis Jr. and Fashion Show Drive, Ryan Tismaneski, 8 News Now.
And as Ryan mentioned, that road is closed. We'll keep you posted on all these traffic delays. Meantime, other casinos and hotels put on alert, but the sheriff says there appears to be no further threat to our community. Hotel guests at Trump Tower were, of course, forced to evacuate, and many of them just dropped everything, leaving all their belongings behind. 8 News Now reporter Joshua Piguero live from that evacuation area. Joshua, you're talking to people who had to evacuate.
Yeah, so this evacuation zone is between Las Vegas Boulevard and Genting. Around 1 this afternoon, this was a long line of folks rolling their luggage, carrying their backpacks, stress and concern, and they were upset, they tell me, by the lack of an evacuation plan from hotel staff.
We were actually just sleeping, and then we just heard 2 loud explosions, and it woke up and basically shook the hotel.
Adam Bellman is staying at the 24th floor of Trump International. His stuff is still back in the hotel room.
We have no information about if we can get back to our room, when we can get back to our room, and that's about it. We're kind of just sitting here waiting.
Bellman wasn't the only one confused on what's next. Other guests said they were rushed out.
My dad came in saying there was an article about an explosion at the hotel, and then probably about 10 minutes later we heard like an alarm saying to evacuate the building, and then everyone started freaking out.
Angel Anento was visiting from Colombia and didn't hear the explosion.
I feel pretty calm. My mom was very scared. My family was very scared, but I feel all right. I mean, they just told us to leave.
A couple visiting from Germany also left their belongings in their hotel room. The problem is, it's their wedding day.
We couldn't get back in to get our clothing for the wedding, and we also don't have our passports and anything.
Now, I did just learn just a few minutes ago from some of these fine folks walking out of the Trump Hotel that guests are actually being allowed back inside to collect their belongings. Now, as far as the future bride and groom, they told me over text that they did end up getting married. Reporting live near Genting and Las Vegas Boulevard, Joshua Peguero, 8 News Now.
Joshua, thank you. Of course, a Metro presence up and down the strip, so that is why you'll be seeing those extra police cars. Police do tell us they do have an idea who did this, and they say that information will come out soon. We'll, of course, keep you posted as soon as we find out.